Our first band this afternoon in Class A competition under the direction of Mr. Frank Hilliard and Mr. Chris Bookie, the Kennewa Hills Marching Knights. We are proud to present the 2008-2009 Kennewa Hills Marching Knights. The Knights are under the direction of Mr. Frank Hilliard and Mr. Chris Bookie. They are led on the field by drum majors Mariah Dyer and Sarah Zinkowski. Guard captains are Rachel Jordan and Alexa Solis. Mr. Hilliard and Mr. Bookie are assisted by guard instructors Scott Neuenschneider, Michelle Barnett, and Brianna Weidenfeller. Percussion instructors include Danny Wurst, Tabitha Brady, Josiah Griffor, Colleen Wiersma, and Emily Wurst. Additional camp and instructional help have come from Sean Copenhaver, Jenna Powell, Sarah Oren, and Katie Hilliard. This year marks the 26th year of competitive marching for Knights have been competing marching bands. So for your viewing and listening pleasure this afternoon, their show is entitled Mangione Magic and features music from Chuck Mangione. Tunes include Feel So Good, Children of Sanchez, Land of Make-Believe, featuring a flugelhorn and saxophone duet by seniors Andy Del Rosso and Amanda Berber, and Chano, which features our percussion section, and our closer is El Gato de Viste. Guard solos are being performed by Alexa Solis, Becca Hilliard, and Rachel Jordan. We hope you enjoyed today's show and that you will get a chance to see the Marching Knights again this season. Drum majors Mariah and Sarah, are the Knights ready? You may now take the field in Class A competition. in the middle of another busy and successful year. Over the course of this year's marching season, the Knights have performed at Rockford, the Nighttime Classic, Cedar Springs, and Hastings. They will be performing at Lakeshore this evening, and Jefferson and East Kentwood next weekend, and end their season performing at Beaver Creek High School in Dayton, Ohio on November 1. They will also participate at the MSBOA Michigan Band Festival on October 14th. On September 27th, the Knights hosted 16 bands from around Michigan and Illinois at the 23rd Annual Nighttime Classic.